First League Preview 2021-2022. We speak to Al Ittihad captain Karim El Ahmadi on the Tigers' proud to the top. Off the pitch, we click with the fast-moving world of social media in Around the League. And in Player versus Player, new boys Ramon Lopez and Anderson Talisca are an instant hit.
Having drawn with Al Ittihad, second-place Damak maintained touching distance of the leaders and were in confident mood coming into this home game. However, newly promoted Al Hazm were on a 4-game unbeaten run that had taken them up to 7th place.
Augusto spreads the play out to the right. Header from Housawi. Abu Sharara looking for his option. Angle pass. Mazrashi. Danger from Damak. Kakdash little touch. Solojon against Housawi. Striker gets around him. Safe from Tegba. Vito. Long searching ball up the pitch. Al-Sani brings it down. That's the score. What a save. Malik Hasler. 97th minute, the cross in. Hit away, but it's all out attack here from Damak. Nenis to the edge of the area. Salah. Oh, he's gone down. The linesman waving his flag. Al-Azami just moments after coming on. The ref. VAR penalty. And now Salah to win it at the end. And Damak rise to the top of the table. Both sides gave it everything, but the 3 points are headed to Damak.
A big classical clash between Jeddah and Riyadh, with the added spice of Al Ittihad knowing they could extend their advantage over a title rival in Al-Shabaab, who made the trip from the capital running into form on the back of 2 wins.
Nigga coming forward to the edge of the box. There's the ball wide. At Harbe, first time ball into the middle. Igalo from close range, open to scoring. There's an excellent ball played in and a sweet finish from the Nigerian. Jazzy slides into the challenge, doesn't make the clearance. Alamar just wide of the target. Alaboud to Jazzy. Alaboud out wide. Abdulhamid. Alaboud into the box. And just wide. Shamrani in with the elbow. And that will be a red card. Nega coming forward. Igalo. Wonderful reverse pass. Olusonya back to Igalo. And it's as easy as that. Al-Shabaab from 2-0 up. Celebration time on the bench. Nega started it. Igalo got it. It was a wonderful ball. Then he made it run into the box to finish off. Coming forward, has a look up, back inside. Jazzy, a lot of space here. Just can't find his range. Lipate, space here to come forward, takes on the defence. Gets away from the last man, he's in here. Excellent save with the knee. Al-Karni. Feet at home for Al-Ittihad, but Al-Shabaab came here with intent and lead with all 3 points.
Al-Ittihad are back, and their passionate supporters are daring to dream that this is the season the Jeddah club can land a 9th title. For captain Karim El Ahmadi, their enthusiastic encouragement could make all the difference.
I think this year with the fans in the stadium, especially the home games, I think we can make the difference as a team with the fans, I think, because the fans are very important for us because they can be with us and then we can have more chance to win the game. It motivates every player, I think, and also for the other team, it's not easy to come to a stadium which is full with only Etihad fans.
Coach Cosmin Condra arrived in August to replace Fabio Carile. Romanian's attacking approach has brought a new urgency and focus to the team.
Fabio Carilli, I think, was more quiet coach. He was more for tactic and he speak to the players. And I think Contra is different. He's very demanding and he's all the time there. He don't let you go down or something in level. He just keeps us focused and ready for every game. Contra is also a coach who likes to press the opponent, you know, and I think it's a different style of coach.
Among Al Ittihad's many quality players, one especially stands out for El Ahmadi, Egyptian central defender Ahmed Hijazi.
It's my 4th year, and I think he's the most important player to come in the club because he gives a rest for the other players, like a personality, and I think we missed this like the last 2-3 years.
Another is new signing Igor Coronado, a master of creativity.
Every team needs a player like Igor because I think since Carlos Villanueva left the club, we didn't have a type of player like this who's good with the last balls, with the free kicks. I think also if you see the games against Ahli, we was not even that good, you know, but we win the game because of the qualities like Igor, you know.
Morocco international Al Ahmadi has enjoyed his football journey from his homeland of the Netherlands with FC Twente and then Feyenoord before a move to Aston Villa in England.
I was 18, 19 years and then I make my debut in the first team. And then I played till 22 and then I make my transfer to Feyenoord. And then, Feyenoord I played also like 2.5 years, 3 years. And after I make a transfer to Aston Villa. And from Aston Villa I played also 2.5 years and I came back to Feyenoord. And then I played with Feyenoord like 4 years. And then after the World Cup with Morocco, I came back to Etihad.
Now 36, he's been the defensive linchpin in midfield along with Saudi international Abdullah Al-Malki. The secret of continual success is simple. Work hard.
Yeah, I think he's a very important player. I think he can play also in Europe, you know, how professional he is in pitch and off the pitch. I think this is very important. And it's not from nothing that he's a starter from the national team. I think it's like to try to train every day with the team because sometimes when you get older, some players, they think, maybe I need to have 2 days rest or 1 day rest. And I think me, when I'm resting like 2-3 days, it's for me like when I'm coming back, I need more time, you know, and when I'm training every day, then I'm still ready for every game, for every challenge.
And ready too to win the SPL League title. But with his vast experience, the elegant Al Ahmadi is wary of next opponents, newly promoted Al Hassan.
To be honest, I don't like to say like every time we are playing for the league or this kind of things, but I think we have to go every game, we have to be 100% because I think this league everybody show in this league that you can also, if you are not 100% there, you can lose the game or even draw. So I think we have to show it game by game, but of course we have in our head like we want to win trophies this year.
And now for some quick fire highlights.
Having recorded a victory at Al-Da'i, Alpa were out to end a 2-game losing run at home. They welcomed Al-Fateh, who'd drawn their last 2 away games. Just 3 minutes in, and Alpa's Mohamed Al-Kunaydiri found former Al-Fateh striker Mitchell Tivrede. He enjoyed that. Al-Kunaydiri's pinpoint accuracy set up Fahad Jumaya 4 minutes later, coasted. But the visitors settled, and when Mohamed Al-Said crossed, the ball popped up and onto Jumaya's forearm. Penalty. Christian Cueva with his first goal of the campaign. In the second half, Alpa captain Saad Gir got forward to score number 3 with a well-struck shot. His 3rd goal of the season. The Tunisian was mobbed by his teammates and cheered by the fans. And no wonder, Abha climbed out of the drop zone as Al Fateh suffered only their third defeat of the season. Bottom-placed Al Taawoul were on the run, hoping to secure a first win of the season. And why not? Hosts Al Faisali had drawn their last 3 and slipped to 9th. The visitors got off to the perfect start. Sumayhan Al Nabit fired home a stunner on 10 minutes. That joy lasted to the cusp of half-time. Romano Malfitano sent sprawling by Iago dos Santos. A VAR check gave Guillermo Agosto the opportunity to open his account for the campaign, which he did. Straight after the break, Tariq Abdallah clipped in a delightful ball for Cedric Messi to put Al Taawoul back in front. Leandre Tawamba then broke away, but was denied by Ahmed Al-Kassar. He knew that could have won it. Instead, on 89 minutes, Mohamed Al-Sahyari's screamer pinballed around the area before Amalfitano got the equaliser. Another Al-Faisali draw, but total dejection for Al Taawoul. Victory still eludes them. Al Nassr wanted to get the tenure of new coach Pedro Emanuel off to a positive start to close the gap on the top 3. Vladan Milojevic was the new man on the Ettifaq bench, his task to pull out of the bottom 3. In a cagey first half, Anderson Talisca's free kick tested away goalkeeper Rais Mbori. After the break, Al Ettifaq's Naim Sleepy was only denied by a last-ditch block from Abdullah Al-Amri. The hosts had escaped that. And Talisca tried to push them ahead from another dead ball, only to curl wide. Going into the final 20 minutes, Sousa's hoisted ball into the area was handled by Funes Mori. No doubts for the referee. And no doubt that Philip Kish was going to take advantage from the penalty spot. It was celebration time for Al Ettifaq. A first victory since the opening round and a maiden away win of the campaign. Al Nassr frustrated while the Dammam side have hope again. Al Batin was struggling in the relegation zone, but knew if they could click it home, then Al Fayha, who'd lost their last 2 away, were there for the taking. The home side went forward from the start, and Mohamed Raihi brought the best out of keeper Vladimir Stojkovic. They kept up the pressure. Raihi this time swung in a cross for Youssef Al-Shamri to head home. The striker ran to the dugout and held up the number 6 shirt, honouring teammate Abdelaziz Damdam, whose serious knee injury will keep him out until the end of the season. In stoppage time at the end of the first half, Youssef El Jebli cut in on his right, and Stojkovic could only parry into the path of Renato Chaves. The Brazilian made it 2-0 with his first goal of the campaign. Clearly stung, Al Fayha came out of their shell. Amadou Moutari found Samuel Owusu, but he could only curl his effort wide of the post. Al Batin secured their first win since matchday 2, just what their fans have been demanding.
Player versus player this week features 2 brilliant Brazilians lighting up the SPL in their debut season. Al Fayha frontman Ramon Lopes against Al Nassr spearhead Anderson Talisca. Lopes has hit a rich vein of scoring, 6 goals from 12 shots on target. But look out for the terrific Talisca, 5 from 14 shots and 1 match less. Newly promoted Al Fayha seemed to have unearthed a goal mine in the languid but lethal Lopes. And he doesn't need a second invitation to swing that powerful left foot. Showman Talisca looks cool in yellow. And with his almost elastic flexibility, he is set to bamboozle defences all season long. Accuracy and power. He's another lefty who rarely misses the target from range. That's all from Player versus Player this week. Later in the show, it's a century celebration for Al Ahly and Al Hilal. But first, let's click on the world of social media. Let's catch up with all the news off the pitch in around the league. If you want the full story of any SPL match, download the league's 360 app. This state-of-the-art technology takes fans right into the heart of matchday action. It's a whole new viewing experience. Sharing a meal is one of the oldest ways to build relationships. Al Ittihad players dined on the pitch at the club's training ground. In Riyadh, Al-Shabab stars Eva Banega and Igor Lichnowsky dropped in at the coffee lounge owned by teammate Hatem Bahebri. Al Nassr's new striker, Anderson Talisca, seems at home. He's enjoying his love of music, as well as his football. While the team are on the move with a brand new coach to ferry the players to matches. Stylish comfort on the kingdom's highways. Damak are flying high in the league, and while the players' focus is always on the pitch, they had time to take part in a stunning club video. It marks the launch of their new second kit. The Night of the South is their nickname, and this wonderful film honours traditional culture and the iconic Arabian horse. That's all for now from around the league, our window into the SPL world after the final whistle. Now back to the action from Matchday 9.
Fresh off reaching the AFC Champions League final, Al Hilal was seeking to take that energy into the league to put pressure on at the top, as the champions welcomed Al Raed, who had been in the giddy heights but had lost 2 in a row.
Raed pushing down the right. Uzair has to find the right man, but doesn't find the right finish. Sapi. Dozeri looking for the pass. Assist to Pereira. It's bobbled back. Here's Vieto, and he's by Thiago, and Al Hilal take the lead. And Vieto just squeezed it in. Short pass, Sulman Al-Faraj crosses it in, aiming for Vieto. He beat the offside trap and scored his second. Just after the hour. Great touch, and Al Hilal double. Eder lays it out into the corner. Gandhi's there now. Looks through his options. And Shady! It's not over. Al Raed cut the deficit in the 86th minute. Al Raed still pushing forward here. The cross from Al-Zain. Back of the box. And Eder! They've turned it around. Just 2 minutes left. 95th minute. Al Hilal in by Pereira. It's deflected. Gomes! It's dramatic. It's incredible. Al Hilal, the third goal, and surely the winner. It was Gomes to the rescue. Despair for Al Raed. Leonardo Jardim side fight to the end.
This was a vital meeting on the fringes of the relegation zone. Al-Ta'i had fallen to defeat in their last home game, and though Al-Ahli, a point ahead, had picked up their first win last time out, their away form had garlanded only 2 points.
Karim, good ball forward. Lioski now has a look up, checks back inside, throws the ball back. Al-Soma rifles it into the roof of the net. The number 9 lethal from inside the penalty area. Excellent finish. Hassan with the corner into the near post, and Lucas timed his run to perfection to head home. Al-Tai back on level terms. Great elevation from the Brazilian. With the corner, it's a deep one this time. Al-Suma back across the face of the goal. And the second for the goal king. He is back. And Al-Ali are back in front. Good corner from Garib. Beotsky back to Garib with the curler. Off the top of the bar. Sayoud. That's a wonderful reverse pass. Al-Khalaf into the box. Al-Yami gathers. A vital win for Al-Ali. Second consecutive goals for Al-Kai. Which Hasi content. Omar Al-Suma with the brace. The like for the travelling support.
Goals, saves and tackles. In Stats Attack, the numbers always stack up. We preview another Jeddah-Riyadh clash. An explosive encounter in a stunning setting. Al-Ahli host Al-Hilal on matchday 10. In a landmark occasion, 100 Saudi League games between these old rivals. Al-Zaid holds sway, 45 wins. A stunning victory last term took their goal tally to 139 against Al-Ahli. Al-Raqi are hungry for revenge to add to their 24 victories over the capital giants.
المباراة الأهم والتصويبة من اللاعب الأهم وفرصة عمر ما تضيع.
Super striker Omar Al-Soma has netted 8 league goals against Al-Hilal. One more and he'll become this Classical's all-time top scorer.
سعادتي عمر السومة.
That's all from Stats Attack. Now let's look for more numbers with the league table and the top scorers.
At the top, Damat sit proudly. Al-Hilal are on the up. At the other end, Al-Ta'i are now 3 points off fourth bottom Abha. Odion Iganor has hit the front, but Emilu Tilaya is just a goal behind.
We open our Matchday 10 previews with Al-Ettifaq hosting Damat. Al-Ettifaq will be glad to be back at home where they're unbeaten this term. A win and 2 draws will give them a lift. High-flying Damak started poorly on the road last season, but have been remarkable this term, collecting 7 points and winning their last 2 SPL away games. Al-Fatah scored 3 at home to Al-Ta'awun. That meant they doubled their home goal tally, having previously netted 1 against Al-Fayha and 2 versus Al-Shabab. Away draws have been in fashion for Al-Faisali, 3 so far. At Al-Fatah last season, they came tantalisingly close to sharing the spoils. 3-0 down, they got back to 3-2. Last season's runners-up, Al-Shabab, are back on track after a slow start. At home, they're unbeaten, winning 2 of their last 3 at their Riyadh base. Al-Ta'i have 4 points from their away days, with a win and a draw in the last 2. But the newly promoted side face a big test in the capital. Al-Ra'ib enjoyed a positive home start, but then they drew 1-1 with Al-Faisali and lost for the first time in Buraida on matchday 7 to Damak. Al-Batin will be out to end their winless away run, landing just 2 points from their travels. Still, they did score twice in the most recent draw at Al-Faisali. Al-Ta'awun's record on their own patch is far from brilliant so far. A solitary point secured. They need to start finding the form that saw them win this fixture last season. Abha have lost their first 3 away games, conceding 10 goals and scoring just 2, but the victory at Al-Qaid was a huge morale booster.
On match day 10, Al-Ittihad travel to Al-Hazm. Al-Fateh meet Al-Faisal. It's classical time for Al-Ahli and Al-Hilal, while leaders Damak are at Ettifaq.
Next time, we celebrate Al-Fateh captain Mohammed Al-Fuhaid's 300th game. Join us then for the best of the exciting world of MBS. NBS League Preview 2021-2022.